Hi family, welcome back to our YouTube channel. And today I'm back again with another video, and this time it's not gonna be a story time, guys, don't worry. It's going to be a Q&A, and these are questions that I got asked by you guys on my Instagram. Go ahead and follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok. Yeah, but I got some questions from you guys, a lot of questions from you guys, but I'm gonna choose some of the questions that I'm gonna answer to, and I hope that this explains a lot, or that you guys get to know me even more. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get into the video. Let's go ahead and start with question number one. I'm not gonna tell you guys the people that asked the questions, but let's just go ahead and answer question number one. You talked of going back to school. Which course are you gonna do? So as many of you guys know, I needed to pause my school because I got pregnant. But now I'm gonna take a different course, and I'm gonna study HR management. That's what I'm gonna study. And the other person told me, which university did you go to? I went to Malmö University. And then my sister asked me this: what are the challenges you faced as a young mom? Knowing what to do and accepting the fact that it's my kid and I have responsibility over the kid. It was a very big challenge for me because I was emotional. My hormones were so high, and at some point I felt like as though my son deserves somebody who's better, or who is a mom, or something like that. I was just so emotional, and I just felt like I'm not worthy of having a kid, or I'm not worthy of having him. And sometimes just knowing that I'm responsible for him and that I'm a big part of the man that he's gonna become is a very big thing and a very big challenge for me. Knowing the different types of cry. I think there is a difference between your baby and another person's baby, because this is now your baby, 100% your responsibility. So I think those are the things that actually were a little bit hard. There are many things, but if I go into it, it's gonna be a story time. But those were one of the things that I found challenging as a young mom. So the other person told me, Jemima, when are you coming to Uganda? It's really interesting because I really want to come back to Uganda, but all the time I want to come back, there is an obstacle. There's always something coming up, and that's why, I don't know. Me, myself, I don't know. Hopefully next year in October, but honestly, I have no idea. This person, I think we're just trying to help the business out, but he asked, how can I get more customers? I'm not a marketing agent, but so you can start by, social media is a very big platform to actually get more customers these days. So if you have money, I would say you can contact influencers to market your business, and in that way you will get a lot of new customers. I don't know if they are updated, but they asked, have you given birth yet? No, I'm still expecting a baby. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, I have. So another person asked me, after how long did it take for you to get pregnant after the miscarriage? It took 3 months, but because in the beginning we were so afraid of trying to get another baby because it was hurting. We were so emotional, but then we just also said that if it happens, it happens, after a month. And then after 2 months for making that decision, we got pregnant in Jan, because I had a miscarriage in September. I bled a lot the whole month, and then in January, that's when I found out that I was pregnant. So a couple of months. It didn't take long. And another one asked me, how is motherhood treating you? It's actually treating me so great. I really can't wait for my son to grow up so that I can start taking him places. As for now, I'm really afraid of taking my son anywhere because I'm afraid that he's gonna get sick, and it's RSV season. So it's really hard to take my son anywhere. But so far, I really enjoy this. I really love being a mother. Like, just love waking up and knowing that you have a little human to take care of. You need to plan his day, what he's gonna do. You need to, so I love that. It's really enjoyable, and doing it with the person you love, your partner, is extra enjoyable. So I really love motherhood, and I would say it's treating me so well, very, very well. Now that I've healed as well, amazing, really amazing. Another person said, what would you do if you catch feelings for your best friend but afraid to ruin the friendship? Honestly, I wouldn't suggest you date your best friend, because your friendship is more. And trust me, if you start dating your best friend, you will never get back the friendship. And so you're gonna lose both the person and your friendship that you had. So dating your best friend is not something I would recommend. I did that, and I did that with, and I knew that it's gonna sabotage everything, like our friendship, because I wanted that person to be my friend. But then it ended up with us not being in contact today. So I wouldn't suggest that. Keep your feelings to yourself and ask God to take them away if you really care and love your best friend. The other thing, the other question that I got asked was, how is marriage treating you? Actually, I thank God, because marriage has been just so amazing from the day that I got married. Yes, there are a lot of struggles that you face in the beginning, but then when you overcome those things, so it becomes the most amazing thing ever, you know. And as they say, the honeymoon phase ends after 6 months. After 6 months, you stay together with a person because of their actions and how they are towards you and how good they treat you and everything, which is so true. So I really love and enjoy marriage, just knowing that you have your person there all the time. That's the fun thing about it. The other person asked me, Jemima, praise God, can you give us testimonies about tithe? Maybe your dad's stories and mom. I mean, my story is about my dad. So it's not even a long story. I didn't grow up with a father, which is something that, so I think it affected me a lot, but so I had to accept it, you know. I grew up with my stepdad, who did a lot of things to us. That's like another story. Who did a lot of things to us. We loved him, and then, yeah, I don't know. But yes, but testimonies about tithe. Tithe does a lot of things. Tithe does a lot more than you think. And a lot of people think they pay tithe because of God, but you pay tithe because of yourself. And do not mistaken yourself. Tithe is not something that will take you to heaven, but obedience is something that God appreciates and God loves. So being obedient is following what the Bible tells us, and tithe is written in the Bible. So when we do it, we become obedient in front of God, and in return, God blesses you for your obedience and for your good heart, you know. So for me, so there are many things that I didn't realize. I was having a lot of favor in getting jobs and everything, but I wasn't paying my tithe. I was getting money, but I wasn't paying tithe. But then all of the time I used to chase myself out of work, out of the job that I was working at. I used to fire myself. Like, I can start a new job at the office, which is so good and not demanding, but then just a few months, I'm tired of it, I change. And then I get another one, I get tired of it, I change. I get another, I get tired of it, I change. To the point that I didn't enjoy working. Till now, I don't enjoy working. But as soon as I paid my tithe, I started realizing a big change happening in my life. I started getting that heart of settlement. I started receiving stuff. So I really thank God, because if I didn't pay my tithe, I don't know. I paid my tithe. I was really, really in bad relationships. But when I paid my tithe, I started praying, God, remember me, God, this. I want peace, God. I don't want relationships that are going to hurt me. I want to settle down. I want this. And really, God answered. I came in the school that I wanted. I studied so hard. I came in the school that I wanted. I got a husband after I graduated. Like, and then I passed my driver's license, I got my car. So I really thank God because of tithe, because it's a really big thing. But don't get mistaken, don't think that because you don't pay tithe you won't enter heaven. That's not the case. You will enter heaven, but obedience is something that God requires us to have. Let me take 3 more questions and then I'm done. This person asked me, what's the baby's name though? My baby's name is Benaiah. We used to call him Miracle, but his middle name is Miracle now, but his name is Benaiah. And the other person told me, show me your body cream. I love how your skin is even, especially the fingers. Honestly, I don't use any lotion per se. I use baby oil, aloe vera baby oil. That's what I use on my skin, on my body. And then the last question is your first impression of Moses. I think we made a video about it, but it's a long story. But when I saw him, I thought he was cute because I was having first relationship problems. I was not in good terms with my boyfriend, and then we were in the library, and then I was devastated, and then I looked over at the other table and I saw Moses with his friends. I saw my friend, that guy is cute, is he in our class? And then my friend was like, yeah, he's been in our class for 3 years. I was like, no, you're joking. Because I don't know, I just walk in class without even realizing or noticing people. But then after that I was like, he's so cute, I really want to talk to him, I want to date him. And then yeah, his friend connected us, we started talking. Apparently he liked me before and he was gonna ask me to prom or to the dance, to the ball, but he never did because he found out that I had a boyfriend. But yeah, then we started talking with Moses and everything just led to another, and now we're married. But we never expected to be married because I was not really serious about him in the beginning. I just wanted somebody there when I'm not in good terms with my boyfriend, but it ended up in marriage, which I really thank God for. And yeah, the rest of the questions are repetitive or the questions that I really don't want to answer, so I think I'll end there, and that's it for the Q&A. Those that still have questions, don't worry, I'll be doing this like once a month, and I ask you guys to ask me questions and I'll be making a video about it. And yes, I hope that you guys liked this video, and as I usually say, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and comment down below what you thought about the video and what videos you would want me to do next. So see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.